Um, Good morning, everybody. Who we got going on here? Good morning, Freddie. Hi, Krista. Good morning, Amanda. Rebecca. Hi, Megan. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Rose. Good morning, Janine. Hi, Dorinda. Good morning, Cindy. Hi, Denise. Hey, Kim. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Lori. Good morning, Elena. Hi, Janelle. Hello, hello. Hey, Steph. Whew, you guys. You guys. Hi, Danny. Good morning, Holly. All right, so how's everybody doing? We're in between eclipses. Let's do a quick check on everybody while I find my stuff. I'm seriously running so late. I woke up at 8:06 and yeah, but don't worry. I've got my coffee. I'm about to take a sip of it, but I feel like we all could use some smudgies first. So first fire and then coffee. I don't know what the hell that is over there on TikTok. Hey, Jennifer. How you doing, Janelle? I was thinking about you during my dreams last night. Oh my God, your coffee maker broke? That's not cool. Hey, Jen. All right, here's some smudgies for you guys, Instagram. And for you on YouTube. And for you on TikTok. Good morning, Shelly. And for me, I need it all over myself. So I'm going to start this morning off by telling you a story. But first, actually, let me legit take my coffee and put it in my body for a second. Hold on. It's not right. Ah. Oh, God, that's much better. Oh, it's extra delicious this morning. I hope your coffees are extra delicious this morning if it's morning where you are. Mm. Well, I have TikTok over here. Someone's asking, should I let go of my family or try and forgive? Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Jem. You've not missed anything. I'm moving extra slow this morning, so we're just getting cranking. Okay, so let me tell you my story. I told my intuition magic people last night already because they kind of hit me in the thick of it. But so, do you remember how those of you who were on the call on Friday, there was a lot of emphasis made on where in your body you're holding pain, tension, stuck energy, and to kind of pay attention to those places in your body where that energy is getting stuck, and then corresponding the chakras to figure out what is the issue that keeps coming up. Okay, so yesterday, and Megan, you can testify to this because I texted you about it. I had this like feeling of just anxiety and like something was really off and just, oh, those are deer, and just like not normal feelings. I'm not an anxious person. That's not the way that things usually manifest for me in my energy. So when I feel anxiety, I'm like, ooh, like what's wrong? And I just felt like what's about to happen. And I kid you not, 5 minutes later, I go into the bathroom to like do something to my hair. I bend down to pick up a brush that I dropped, and my lower back just completely tweaked itself, like not in a good way. And of course, I just had my 38th birthday too. So I'm like, really? This has been like literally the worst birthday ever. So I kind of like get up and I'm like, oh no, this doesn't feel good. But then I remembered our Friday call and I'm like, what is clearly root chakra issues? Like, what is it that's just keeps coming back around for me that I feel kind of like helpless with, that I can't root chakra stuff for me when it gets intense like this. Alana, you remember one of the last times that this happened to me was when we were doing Wellness Collective, and I think it was around the holidays. And do you remember I was out of commission. I could hardly walk. And I went to the chiropractor, I went to OSS, Elena was doing like massage on me, and it did not let go of me until it decided to let go of me. And this has the same energy. So I'm just kind of okay, okay, here we go. And so this does happen to me. And I'm in another, another time in my life where like stability is nowhere to be found, which doesn't feel great. But I'm cognizant of the fact that I'm making different choices this time as well, and being really like I'm really focusing on that. So I just thought it was funny and ironic because I was literally just talking about that, and now I'm hobbling around like a very, very old lady. So happy holidays to me. Um, so all that to say, I'm okay. I'm gonna be fine. I'm taking care of my situation as best as I can at this time. But I'm mostly taking care of it by not putting myself in any situations that I don't want to be in this holiday season. And I know that's not an option for everybody. And so I just want to clearly state that. However, if this is the year that you are deciding you've kind of had enough of some bullshit and you're not partaking in things the way that you used to, I hope you know that you making that choice to connect with your authenticity and your alignment and to take care of yourself and your energy is so important and so amazing. And I think we can all recognize how difficult it is to do that. And I just want to send a lot of extra love and juju to anybody who is struggling this holiday season and has made some decisions that they're not going to be where they usually are, or they're going to be there and they know they're going to experience some things. I'm sending you guys lots of love because holidays can be really rough. Our families are those special people in the world who have that access and understanding of us in some way to like know exactly how to really get in there. And so I'm just sending you guys extra juju because you can already feel it collectively. You can already feel this world collectively. And I can feel it in my lower back. So, yeah, lots of wine. Anyway, we're back into pulls, and we're doing our card pulls from two decks this morning. And we're doing the Earth Magic deck and we're doing the Wisdom of Avalon deck. So we've got two that are working today, and we also have a collective card pull coming to us courtesy of the Fairy Forest deck. So we don't know what that is yet, but we'll get to it. I just wanted to remind you guys that I will be doing in-person readings for those in the Central PA area. I'll be at House of Yoga in York from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, Small Business Saturday. There's going to be so many amazing vendors to purchase holiday gifts from. Jackie has stocked the shop. Well, she always has the shop stocked with beautiful things, but I'm thinking it's extra stocked right now. So I'll be doing 15-minute readings. Karen East is going to be doing Reiki. I know Strawberry Moon Designs is going to be there with jewelry. I don't know who else. Jackie, if you're here, feel free to chime in. But come see us. I may need to be propped up. I'm hoping by Saturday that's not an issue. I'm already walking better this morning so far, so that's good. But yes, I will be there. If you would like to reserve your spot ahead of time, you can find the link in my profile to reserve your spot for a quick reading on Saturday. If you are going to come for a reading, make sure that you know the time of your birth because we are going to be pulling up your natal chart. Okay, so I'm excited to see you guys there. I'm always happy to be at House of Yoga and support our local businesses during every single day and especially during the holidays. So shop local, my friends. All right. Today, since we are moving into Thanksgiving, and the one thing I do enjoy about Thanksgiving is definitely the food. I do not like turkey and I don't eat it. But there are some things that I love, namely stuffing, cranberry sauce, green bean casserole, and anything with potatoes. This year it's going to be scalloped potatoes. So we're going to go with some Thanksgiving foods for our sensory card pulls. If you've never done sensory card pulls before, don't be scared. It's super easy. I'm going to give you three different things, okay? And you choose the one that you're feeling most aligned with this morning. You can pick more than one. And then I am going to pull some cards. So there'll be three separate stories, and you'll get a message for today for yourself. Okay. In fact, this cute little number right here is from Jackie's store over at House of Yoga. How about my timing on that, huh? All right, so Lisa wants to do pies, but I don't want to do all pies. So here's what we're gonna do. We're only doing three this morning. I'm not gonna do four by mistake like I did on Monday. We're gonna do stuffing, cranberry sauce, or pecan pie. Stuffing, cranberry sauce, pecan pie. Which of those this morning? Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that. We're totally gonna do that, Rose. That's gonna be Friday, okay? We'll do a carb episode on Friday. Carb episode on Friday. Potatoes are my favorite. Okay, so stuffing. You're choosing from stuffing. And make sure you comment and put your choices or choice in the comments, because that is how I get permission to tap into the energy. Okay, so make sure you do that. Also, I'm nosy and I want to know. Okay, so you're choosing from stuffing, pecan pie, cranberry sauce. Stuffing, pecan pie, cranberry sauce. And I kind of mixed up the order. It was actually stuffing, cranberry sauce, pecan pie. Okay, so you just pick. Even if you don't like any of these things, just pick whichever one is like feeling like a thing for you. You know what I mean? And I'll start shuffling. Ah, I love stuffing. I really love stovetop stuffing, to be quite honest with you. And my cranberry sauce, I'm not eating it if it's not shaped like a can. So that's me. Don't even come at me with your cranberry sauce with whole fucking cranberries in there, because I do not want it. I do not want anything to do with it. I want to slice my cranberry sauce. Oh, all right, that's shuffled. Yes, can-shaped cranberry sauce. Yes, well, if it's jumping out at you, Tiffany, it's for you. I'm even dressed like cranberry sauce, like fancy canned cranberry sauce this morning. What am I talking about? Oh my god. That's one year. We used to do Thanksgiving. This is actually kind of funny. I forgot about this, but when I lived in my other neighborhood, we did Thanksgiving every single year with our neighbors. I don't know why we started doing that. Like, we did not go home for Thanksgiving, and we would do like a stuffing like competition. And she would always make some fancy stuffing that she saw. That she's like, "Oh, let me try this one," and then I would just make my famous stuffing, which is a stovetop, the chicken kind, and I would just make a bunch of that and put it in there. And I swear to God, like every year, they'd be like, "Sarah's stuffing is the best one, though. Like yours was really good, like the unique ingredients, but like Sarah's stuffing is just always so good." And I'm just like, "Yes, it is. It's so good." Oh my lord! All right, you ready? You ready to do this? If you're just joining in, we're about to do the card pulls. You're choosing from stuffing, cranberry sauce, or pecan pie. That's me, Jackie. Just a bougie bitch over here. All right. So if you chose, Tiffany says, did you know that they designed the can to form the ridges to make it easier to slice? I don't doubt it. All right, here we go. If you chose stuffing, here comes your here comes your here comes your story. I thought we were using the earth map. Are we using the oh maybe we are. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's 2 there. Nope, it's 3 here. We're not doing earth magic deck this morning. All right, my stuffing friends, my stuffing people. Um, are you ready for your story this morning? Okay. So, you have the cow, you have the partnership card, and you have the mystery. Well, what's your story this morning? I'll tell you. So, let's first talk about the cow. The cow is all about asking for what you need and allowing yourself to receive it. So if you're a person who in your life, you're giving, 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 and that's kind of been how it is for you. You just give, and you don't expect anything back in return, and so nothing gets given back to you in return. This card over here is reminding you that that is an imbalance of the highest proportion and is no longer sustainable. And if you've been wondering, like, why am I like manifesting? I'm asking the universe all these things and nothing's coming to me. It's likely because you don't know how to receive things because you don't have any practice in it. So in order to receive things, you can't be giving at the same time. Like you literally have to stop for a hot second so that something can be given to you because you're like, here, no, take it. Here, no, take it. This is you. Here, take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. If you're in constantly here, take it mode, you can't take it. So whatever's being offered to you, you're either giving it back or you're refusing it. And that's an energy that happens so much to us, especially women, because we've been trained that the only way to be a good person is to constantly give and to enter martyrdom. And at the end of our lives they say, God, she gave so much to everyone. She gave so much. She was such a giving person. She was such a what the fuck does that mean? Like, have you ever even just taken a minute and thought about how much you don't want that on your tombstone? She was such a giving person. Did anyone ever give her anything? Like, ah! So just take a minute this holiday season to remind yourself that it is okay, and in fact, a necessary part of the cycle of life to take a minute to receive. Okay. Um, you also have partnership and the mystery. So, partnership could mean that right now you're in an energy where connecting with somebody else's energy is in alignment with you. If you chose stuffing, oh, by the way, I chose pecan pie. That's what I'm choosing. If you chose stuffing. So, check that out for yourself, see if it feels good. Partnership is all about boundaries, though, so just remember that. And then you have the mystery coming through, and the mystery is one of our favorite cards. Look, it even has like a tear on it because I've beaten it up so many times. Like, what the hell are you talking about? The mystery? This is the worst card ever. It's not, though. The mystery is just all about trusting your journey, which when we're feeling stressed and like we don't know what's happening is the most obnoxious card in the deck. But hopefully we're at a place now collectively where we understand that we can't control everything. We don't need to lock our knees and we just need to stay in flow. Trust that flow. It's moving you where you need to go, my stuffing friends. That's your message for this morning, this Wednesday morning. Alrighty. When I get up from this chair, it's not gonna be good. I may just need to stay here. All right, next up is cranberry sauce. Let's do a quick shuffly shuffle on this to make sure that it's shuffled. I don't know. Are you feeling that? Stuffing people. I like calling you stuffing people. It just sounds kind of dirty. All right, but now it's cranberry sauce people. If yeah, I forgot to say this. I usually do remember, but I didn't this morning. If you didn't pick something and it's resonating with you, you're allowed to take it as well. It's probably for you. You're probably meant to hear it. So, all right. All right. Here it comes. Wow. Cranberry sauce people. Did a lot of stuffing people also choose cranberry sauce? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that you guys did? Um, Jackie, it's magic cards. You're allowed to choose anything. They're all gluten-free this year. Damn it. All right. Well, anyway, you chose cranberry sauce. Um, Look, you have the dragon. You have Merlin, and you have disruption. Oh boy, oh boy. What are you guys up to? A lot, I think. Okay, so cranberry people, cranberry people. So listen, between the Merlin and the dragon, you have like double dragon energy happening here. You have like the hot and the cold dragon, the blue and the red dragon, or fire and ice. I don't know, whatever. You have the both. You have both sides. You have both dragon energies. You have the you have the kind of dragon power that's like kind of like the fire dragon that's like I'm gonna just destroy everything, roar! And then you have more of the cold and not cold, but um, more of the calculated, um, precise, powerful dragon energy that is presided over by that Merlin energy. So you've got both of them. Okay, you've got like the pop off, and you've got the let me think about this before I burn it all down. So you also have the disruption card. So listen, if you chose cranberry sauce this morning, I'm just gonna need to tell you something that you probably already know. You're a very, very potent and powerful person, and you're in the middle of the biggest shift of possibly your human life right now. And so stop making light of the experience that you're in. Stop editorializing it to make it something that it's not. Stop saying it's not that big of a deal. Stop saying, oh, you should have gotten over this already, or you shouldn't be tired, or you should this or that. Stop shitting on this situation. You need to take a moment to recognize how very big this is for you, how it is the change maker. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's the next chapter opening, and this is crazy banana time for you. Recognize how big that is because you are doing yourself a disservice by saying it's less big than it actually is. Saying it's less exhausting than it actually is. Saying it doesn't really hurt that much when it actually hurts the most ever. Okay? Just try to be honest with yourself so that you can give yourself the care and support that you need as you move through this time. We are not slowing down. The disruption card is also here because it's probably feeling like every like 12-hour cycle some nonsense happens that just throws you off, or either it happens externally or it's like something inside just goes wah, like, oh, maybe your back goes out, whatever it is. Hey, don't lock your flow with it. Disruptions are the universe's way of rerouting you back to where you initially wanted to be. So if you're getting a lot of reroutes, aka disruptions right now, hey, trust it. Just trust it. It's getting you where you need to be. And remember, you contain both of these dragons within your energy, which means that you have the blazing fire of like We will make this work. This is not fair. I'm burning it to the ground. And you have the strength to rebuild it in a new way that makes sense to you. Okay. Excuse me. So there's your gluten-free cranberry sauce. Ah, okay. And next up, the last one is pecan pie. Let's see what that's like. We'll see what that's like, my friends. All right. All right, pecan pie people. There's one. Ugh, there's that one. And there's that one. Typical. All right. Don't worry. It's no big deal. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee, but only because I want to, not because I'm being dramatic. So, all right. So, would you like to sit in while I dress myself down and tell myself all about myself? All right. So, if you chose pecan pie, we've got the mystery again. We've got the fire fairy, and we've got the letting go. Okay. Let me just adjust the situation here. Okay. So here's your story if you chose pecan pie. Are any of you upset with how I say pecan? Do you want me to say pecan? I'm just curious because I've had fights about this. All right, getting back on this track. The first one is the mystery, and the mystery and letting go are super good friends, super annoying friends who like give really good advice that you don't want to hear. And just hear your friends. But here's the thing that you need to know about this that I also need to remember. We're already like so far down the process of this that there isn't even a whole lot of action to take anymore. But the only action left to us is the conscious letting go of all the things that are no longer aligned with us and that are not us anymore. Letting go and trusting. Letting go and trusting. Letting go and trusting. Because if you don't let go, you don't have room for what's coming and for what you're creating. Okay. And we're in between eclipses right now, guys. This is a big deal. It's big deal stuff. The fire fairy is here with inspiration. And this is pretty spot on for me too, because I'm really feeling this. There's creative energy. There's like a fire seems to come back up. And there's all of these ideas, and they're big and exciting and terrifying at the same time. And there's no room for them if you don't let go of the old stuff that's taking up bandwidth, that's taking up your energy, sticking in your body. Everything needs to go. And you need to trust that when you let it go, either the empty space will be healing and nourishing to you, or it will be immediately filled by something so much more aligned to who you are. And that will actually serve you and will actually support you and actually feed you and help you move into this next energy that is literally calling you, like yelling at you from across the finish line, like, come on, let's go, let's go. Are you ready? Come on. So that's all there is to say about that. All right, pecan pie people, let go. The universe has had enough of the holding on to the things that are not serving you anymore. So stop it. Ah, it's annoying. All right. So anyway, there are your sensory card pulls, and we have one more card pull for you. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. Sometimes, and yeah, Yeah. Yeah. Sure. That's for you, babe. Do you see what that says? It says completion. All right. Um, what did I want to tell you while I'm shuffling this card? This is collective and this is for your holiday. What you need to know, generally speaking. And I hope you'll come back and join me on Friday morning for the weekend energy and card pulls. I feel like there's something else. Yes. I have an event coming up at House of Yoga. Again, this is an in-person event. I will have some virtual events coming up as well too. And in fact, if there's an interest, this in-person event that I'm about to do, I may also do a virtual version because it'd be easy to do it. So here's the event that's happening on the 9th at House of Yoga. I'm going to explain it to you with my words. Merkaba chart is your natal chart. And I use the word Merkaba to describe it because this is like your space vehicle that you are riding around through your human life with, okay? This is an astrological blueprint that you created as a roadmap to have the experiences you wish to experience here on Earth, okay? So during this event, there's a very limited amount of people because it takes a lot of work on the front end for me to pull everything together, but we're going to look at each of your natal charts in person, and I'm going to do an intuitive reading and pull in messages based on your chart at that time. So on the 9th, think about the date. We will have just had the new moon and the total solar eclipse. And so based off of your particular astrological blueprint, how that's been affecting you. So you'll be able to ask questions, we'll have conversations. It's going to be so much fun. I'm limiting it to 10 people, so it'll be a nice intimate group. This is on December 9th at House of Yoga at 6 p.m. And you can find the sign up link for that in my bio or send me a DM. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I will absolutely do a virtual version of that because I think it would just be really fun and very easy to do virtually as well. So if you're local, if you can get to York, definitely come see me. Otherwise, make sure that you have downloaded the Inner Sanctum app. You can find that on the Apple Store or Google Store. I post a lot of things in there and I send push notifications. Make sure you're saying yes to push notifications because I send energy updates through the push notifications every day and you'll be missing those if you don't. But I will post everything in there, all the events coming up. And once I do a virtual version of that, it'll be posted in there as well and in my Instagram stories. So make sure you are following and signed up for all those things. The app is free. Okay. So that's what I wanted to tell you because I'm excited about that. Super excited. All right. Are you ready for this thing? Let's see. Is this one? Okay. Oops. Sorry, it's not this one. It seemed good. Yeah, there's gotta be many ways to make pecan pie without gluten. Because where is the gluten? It's just in the crust, right? Because it's basically just corn syrup and sugar in the filling. It's a magical chemical reaction. All right, sorry. I have to keep shuffling, apparently. That was not the right card. Figures. Figures. All right, so and butter, yes. It's this one. I'm so sorry. At least it's not Ragnarok. You may want Ragnarok after this one. It says Blood Month, and it's number 21. And I'll read it to you. I'm gonna end Coffee and Magic this morning on a high note. Oh, these fucking fairies. All right, you ready? Ah, there's a time for us all to gather the harvest to us. In order to do so, in the field, the heads of grain must fall. In our own lives, we must similarly be ready to let go and offer up something of value in order to make room for the greater good that can then flow into our lives and into our very souls. When we sacrifice, we make something sacred by the very act of giving it up. It is no sacrifice to make an offering that has no value, no meaning to us. And so at this time, you are being asked to give, contribute, and offer up something valuable to you in order to receive in return. What you give must be significant, as there must be energetic room created in order for significant blessing to flow through to you in return. The sacrifices do not always come in the form of the material. It is not always a thing that we offer or let go of. It can be our pride, our judgment, our human conceits, our petty quarrels and disputes, all of which fill our days with distractions that serve no one. With Blood Month comes the need to make a deep and earnest decision to give up something that we have held dear, even components of our constructed human personality, to give them up to feed the hungry beings of Blood Month, who, although terrifying to gaze upon, will clear and free us in so many ways. Have no doubt, from the offerings you make, the future is born. Now is the time to make that sacred offering. So, this was just like a much more hardcore of the pecan pie that I just gave you. So, we had like the gentle version and then we had the fairy version. So, take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm also on my cycle right now, so it resonates with that for sure. I hope you do have a really wonderful holiday, and I'm sending you all of my love to you and your families. And I look forward to connecting with you again on Friday and hearing all about it. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If you have enjoyed this connection this morning, the best thing you can do for me is make sure you've downloaded my app and also share. Tell your friends. Okay? I love you. Sorry, but it wasn't me, it was the fairies. So, see some of you on Saturday. Goodbye, YouTube.